Okay, entering data. So we're going to hit the button Stat. Okay, we're going to edit. And we're going to use L1 and L2 to enter data.
Where's the edit button?
So it was the first option,
Oh.
and then you just hit enter.
Oh.
Yep. So I'm at this L1, L2 screen. Okay, if I want to get rid of stuff, so I have stuff in here from last year, I'm going to go up, clear, and then go down. Please do not push delete on the top because it would delete your column, and I don't want that. Okay, was everybody able to get their stuff out? I went up, clear, and then back down to clear it. I don't want to delete it. I'm just trying to clear it out. Got it? Okay, so I want you to, in L1, you're typing 500, 700, okay, etc. And then L2, so I'm going to give you a minute here to type that in. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. Press Y equals. I got stuff in there from yesterday, so I'm going to clear. I don't want any of those graphs in there. Okay, ready? This is what's going to happen. We're going to go up to plot 1 and hit enter. You can see what it does is it highlights it, so it's activated. That means it's activated. Okay, I'm going to go to this button called zoom. And I'm going to go down, 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 down to number 9, which says, can you zoom in on my statistics? Because remember we hit the stat button. Can you zoom in on my statistics and hit enter? And then does yours look like that? Does yours look something like that? Okay. We're now going to pick a function. Here are your options. Linear, quadratic, cubic, quartic. So does this look like a line, like a parabola, like an N, like a W? Which one? A line. So it's going to be called linear. Oh, I should have practiced this before you guys came. Ready? I'm going to hit this stat button. I'm going to go to calculate. Number 4 is called linear regression. Number 4, line, linear regression. I don't want you to confuse it with the one down here. There's another one down there. I don't want you to confuse it with that. It's number 4, linear regression. So you hit enter, and then hit enter on your screen. So it would go y equals negative 0.0065x plus 6.5. Is that what you're all getting on your screen? Okay, this is already a lot, and there's still more steps. But your calculator's doing it all. You just have to memorize the steps. Okay, now I want to graph that line. Okay, this one I know would be really easy to just retype, but I'm going to show you the copy-paste method so you never have to retype the big ones. Okay, go to y equals. Okay, what I'm going to show you is the copy-paste. Can you hit the button called vars? Vars is close to the down button. Beside clear. Vars. And remember what we were doing? We were working with statistics. So hit statistics. We found the equation. Let's go over to the equation. And then I want to copy and paste the regular equation. Boom. Copied it. Did yours do it? Hit graph. Do you think that the equation they made, does that graph fit your data really well? Okay. Can we be done with our points? Because now we have this equation. I'm going to be done with my points. How do I finish my points? I go back to y equals. I go up, and I deactivate my points. So that plot. Just hit enter on it. So it was highlighted, now you can see it's not. I'm going back to my graph. See, my points aren't on there now. Okay? Okay, now it's all old stuff. So let's, okay, here's the questions. Estimate the cost if you buy 600 shirts. Okay, so here's my question. This 600, is that a X or a Y? It's the X, because look at what we did up here. We said the number of shirts that you buy is the X variable. Okay, what do you do if you have the X variable? You just do trace 600. So trace 600. You tell your mouse to go to 600. And if you bought 600 shirts, each shirt would cost $2.60. Okay. What if I had asked you for the total cost? What would you do? I didn't ask you, but like, what if I asked, hey, what's the total cost of this? What would you do? This per shirt times 600 shirts, right? So just be question or watch the wording. Okay, estimate the number of shirts you would need to buy if you wanted to get down to a cost of 1.5 a shirt. So my question would be right now, what is 1.5? Is that an X value or a Y value? It's a Y value. What do you do if I give you Y values? Y2 and intersect. When you know Y's, so you're going to go Y equals and put a 1.5. So you're trying to figure out when does this price, boom, when does it hit that line? So calculate, intersection, enter, enter, enter.
Wait, so, okay, second Y, you type it in then.
Y2, 1.5, graph. And then you just do the calculate, so remember that second trace. And then you see the intersection, and then it's that enter, enter, enter. Okay, I don't want to answer this one with decimals because it is the number of shirts. I'm not going to buy like 0.23 shirts. So we're going to round to the nearest whole number. Okay, we're going to try another one. So here we go. Give me your Y equals, and let's just get everything out. Okay, I don't want to spend 10 hours typing data, so I'm going to cut you off at the 20 on this chart. Okay, how do I enter data into charts? What was the first button we pushed? Stat and edit. Okay, I got stuff in there. How do I get rid of stuff? Up, clear, down. Up, clear, down. Okay, 0 to 20, that's going to be your x. And then this pink stuff is going to be your y's. So I'll give you a minute to type that in those two lists. Okay, good. Okay, so we have all that data entered. So we activate, sorry Drew, here we go. There's my data, y equals, activate my plot to graph. Okay, there's a version that I can already make my window fit. Where do I go make my window fit all this? Zoom. Which option on the Zoom screen, option 9, will zoom into my statistics and make a nice window for me?
Graph?
No,
If I do that, it does this. Oh. What the-
Okay, so do we get kind of a plot like this-ish? Okay, we know all the functions now. We know the first one is linear. Does this look like a line? No. Second one is called quadratic. Does this look like a parabola?
Parabola.
No. The next one is called cubic. Does this look like an N? I would say so.
Wait, just 1 second. I can't get there.
Zoom 9. Zoom stats.
Yeah, but then it gives me error.
Okay. Something's wrong in your data type.
That looks like an N.
Okay, so we're agreeing that our points are making a cubic shape. Okay, so here we go. I want an equation. So I go to stat. I'm going to try to get an equation. Which direction do I go now? What am I doing?
Calculate.
Calculate. Option, yes, 6, because now it says I want a cubic regression. Enter, and then it's on my screen, so I'm going to enter. So if it's decimal, we're going to go to 2 decimal places. So y equals 0.01 x cubed minus 0.45 x squared plus 6.20 x plus 23.51. Okay, everybody sees how I'm doing that? I'm taking a x cubed, right? So this many x cubes, this many x's, all of those numbers to 2 decimals. Okay, we're going to be okay at doing that, the copying of it, but with 2 decimals. Okay, I want to get this equation into my graphing.
Bars.
Yep, so I'm going to hit y equals first. So now,
Undo the plot.
not quite yet. I will though. So you said vars is the place to go. Vars is to copy paste. And then I'm going to go to which one? Statistics. I'm going to go over to the equation because I made an equation. And boom, it's in there, copied and pasted. Vars, stats, equation.
Enter.
And
Graph.
graph it. How do you think it's fitting? Is it modeling our points pretty good? Yes. Okay, now I'm going to deactivate that plot because I'm done with those points. I just wanted to see an equation that fit. So y equals, deactivate the enter there. Back to graph. Okay, there's 2 questions here, 1 and 2. That's all I have for you. Find the average price of gas in 1984. So is this an X or a Y? It's an X. Okay, but I need you to think about what X is. Because I'm not going to write 1984.
1970.
What is X? What is X? The years, what?
After.
After 1979. So what are you saying? So I'm going to go trace 5. That's all I'm doing. Trace 5. Trace 5, enter.
Wait, why 5?
It's 5 years after 1979. $44.80 cents per liter. Okay, how's our number looking? We're matching that. Trace 5. Okay, please read the questions. Don't just go 1984. You got to understand what the variable is. It's years after 1979. Okay, here's the next question. What year were we at 56 cents per liter? So this 56, is that an X or a Y?
Y.
Y. What do you do if I give you a Y?
Second Y.
Y2? Y2 at 56?
Since it's sent to put a decimal.
No. Because you didn't hear. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just 35 cents. Yeah. So second, calculate an intersection. Enter, enter, enter. We're getting X to be 16.61, right?
I think I have to enter 4 times.
It should always do being on the first equation, enter, and then it'll say go to the second equation, enter, and then guess, enter.
I did 4.
And did you get 16.61?
On the 4th one, yeah.
Okay, what year is that? That's what I want to know now.
1661.
How many years? So you're that many years after. Can we say late 1995? You want to say something like that? Because it's over halfway through. So during 1995, it hit that somewhere in the later part of the year. Maybe like September, August, September, over the half.